India claimed the spoils as West Indies fall to a crushing defeat by 318 runs at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in Antigua. Now the West Indies won the toss and elected to bowl. Now spectators, fans as well as analysts were a bit baffled by the composition of the playing 11. Firstly, we saw Shai Hope donning the wicket-keeping gloves in the Test arena, and Miguel Cummins was making his strides out to the middle. We were then informed that Shane Dowrich and Keemo Paul both picked up impromptu injuries which prevented them from taking part in this Test match. This allowed for Shamar Brooks to make his Test debut, filling that batting void left by Shane Dowrich. Now the Antiguan contingent as well as many of the commentary team were a bit puzzled by the decision by the West Indies to leave out Rakeem Cornwell. Now this was going on based on three things. One, it was his home ground, which he's very familiar with, and also that the pitch conditions favoured his style of bowling. The pitch at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium is normally pacer friendly, but on this day you saw that it had some dryness in the pitch, and you know with time it will eventually become drier, so it would have suited his bowling. And then thirdly, he had a splendid run of form leading up to this Test match in the 4-day tournament regionally as well as for the West Indies A team. Now all this became discussion, but the match had to go on. Now the pace duo of Shannon Gabriel and Kemar Roach ignited cheers in the Antiguan crowd as they stunned the Indian top order, leaving them 25 for 3 after 8 overs. 2 of those wickets being the nucleus of the Indian batting lineup, the Indian rock Cheteshwar Pujara and their captain Virat Kohli, going back to the sheds for very low scores, signalling early intent of a West Indian dominant day. However, a 68-run partnership between Ajinkya Rahane and KL Rahul, 2 players who were under heavy scrutiny before the Test series, steadied the ship for the Indian team. Despite the wicket of Rahul by Ruston Chase, Rahane pushed on to make a valiant 50 as well as top scoring for the Indian team with 81. Now some aggressive stroke play by Rishabh Pant and Ravindra Jadeja late on day 1 into day 2 morning, with Jadeja actually scoring 58, allowed India to register a decent score of 297 all out. Now it was the turn of the West Indians to show their worth with the bat, especially after this week having counselling sessions with West Indian greats Ramner Sarwan and Brian Lara. However, the West Indian top order crumbled. Their batsmen got starts but never really pushed on, and the only score of merit was Ruston Chase's 48, and he fell to a strategic ploy by the Indian team to have a very short mid-wicket fielder to him. This left the captain Jason Holder with the chance to salvage day 2 for him. Now the top striker for the Indian team was Ishant Sharma, picking up a very vital 5-wicket haul. Now the third day saw the wickets of Holder and Cummins falling in the morning sessions, leaving the West Indies 222 all out. But once again, the West Indies bowlers were in good form, routing the Indians for 98 for 3 at tea. Now following tea is when you actually saw the Indian team grab firm hold on this Test match, with the partnership of Rahane and Kohli putting up a valiant 100 runs. Now, despite a very fiery spell from Kemar Roach, both batsmen picked up 50 plus scores at the close of play, leaving India 185 for 3, a lead of 260. Now at the start of day 4, the West Indies knew they had to break this partnership in order to salvage some points from this match. Now they were able to get the wicket of Virat Kohli early, but Rahane looked like a man on a mission and soldiered on to a top class century. Now he was supported by Vihari, who scored his highest score of 93, and the Indian team left the West Indies a target of 419 to win the Test match. Now the tiring West Indians, after toiling hard in the field feverishly, were given a mammoth total to face up against a world-class bowling attack. Odds were against them, but some of the spectators still had faith that these West Indians will come out on top. That faith went away when they were skittled out on the back of a bowling masterclass by Jasprit Bumrah, which incorporated late swing and cartwheeling stumps, and the West Indies were out for 100 runs, giving India 60 points to start off their ICC World Test campaign. Now their next match is in Jamaica, where the West Indies must recuperate quickly to fend off another whitewash on this tour.